Frontier Airlines kicked off an Orthodox Jewish family from a flight. In fact, there were some very strong, I believe, anti-Semitic statements made. People were actually filming this on the flight. It was flight 2878, and it was preparing to departure from Miami to LaGuardia. And they had an 18-month-old, a child that was under the age of 2. They say it didn't stem from the child that was under the age of 2. Frontier Airlines is lying. But they basically kicked them off the flight because here, listen for yourself. Listen for yourself. Listen to this.
This is the lady. This is the supervisor. This is the lady.
No, because they said we're all sitting to see the Jews in the back last 2 rows. The little kids, the little wanted to eat. They took off their masks for a few minutes and they started making us. Before they even took it, they were busy telling us to put it back.
This is anti-Hasidic Jews. That's what this is all about. This is an anti-Semitic. Sit down. Please sit down. Anti-Semite.
How horrible is that? How horrible is that? That people are using COVID. This is some kind of strange behavior built out of fear. And you can see it was anti-Semitic as well. But we've seen this happen before to other people. You know, I just want to tell you guys, it is not that bad. Look at the science. If you believe in the science, you will not freak out if a child under 2 years old is eating with their mask down. I was on a flight. I'm not going to say what flight or anything. There was a lady sitting next to me. She had a lap child. The child was 2, she said. I thought the child was a little bit older. That poor kid was, frustrated and crying, trying to, wanted to move his mask down. I told the lady next to me, you know what? I have no problem with it at all. At all. You cannot do this. For those of you that are that terrified, then, you can't go out. You shouldn't go home. But the children were under 2 years old. You cannot force a baby or a young child to put a mask on their face. This is just insanity. And this poor family, can you imagine what it felt like to be on that flight and to hear the, people on the flight talking to you that way? Right? I can't even imagine. Here's a clip. Eyewitnesses described what happened on the flight and that there were people actually high-fiving each other. Listen to this.
Throwing me off the plane because I was taking videos. And I saw them high-fiving each other and high-fiving and saying a job well done to those Jews.
Say it again. What did they say?
They high-fived each other and they said a job well done to those Jews.
Okay, they would tell them they didn't have masks, family of 3, and I told them that was the first one in the back, and I saw them all coming on board with masks, and they started to scream at me I should sit down, and at the end they all high-fived each other, and I think they said we did it.
Of course, I was asking stewardess, and I said, what's going on? Can we know something about the situation? She started saying, no, go sit down in your place, and we have to take it out the issue. And I saw that Mr. David, he said, right. They made a high five, and I saw that also, that them was making high five, that they achieved whatever they did to throwing them from the airplane.
You guys, there is something seriously wrong in our country when the excuse for anti-Semitism is COVID. We are really seeing a great divide here and a rise in anti-Semitism we have not seen before. From the attacks that we've seen in the past on the Orthodox Jewish community to the ridiculous statements that were made publicly by Governor Andrew Cuomo. Remember that? Pinpointing the Orthodox community all the time in New York. Oh, they're gathering together, to worship, for a wedding, for this, for that. It's those Jews. This is crazy. Anti-Semitism is anti-American, and it never ends with the Jews. It never ends with the Jewish people.